Okay, so I have no idea what the fuck happened, but suddenly my Roxia capture card decided to go, no, fuck you, Draco. I am going to mess up your day and ruin everything by randomly stopping to work.
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
So, let's see where this is going to leave us off for the save, and I might do something just a little bit differently than I did before.
One moment. Please.
Okay, this is where we started. Like, you know, actually answering Snow, I just have to think on how I'm gonna answer.
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby. You've been gone all day. What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me.
Let's see.
I mean,
I'm gonna go with all of
fine.
Fabletown's involved.
So what else did you find out?
I gotta say, this thing reaches a lot further than we thought. Crooked Man has something on everybody. It wasn't just beauty and the loan. Beast was working for him. His goon, the Jersey Devil, is putting the squeeze on all kinds of Fables down at the Lucky Pawn. And he's got Fables enslaved at the butcher shop, making black market magic.
This is worse than we could have imagined.
That's over now, because we got the mirror, and once it's fixed, we got him.
Yeah, we
That's
covered
how Crane
everything.
did it. That's how we're gonna do it.
Excellent work. Really.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me
of course,
at the
Buffy.
mirror?
I mean, I already did this, but we're gonna...
Don't go far, Sheriff. I'd like to have a few words of my own with you.
Unbelievable. Pompous ass.
Why don't you go fuck
Fuck
off
you.
until I'm good and ready?
I already said that, but fuck you,
I
Bluebeard.
don't understand.
You and
This
your
beast
natural
just
hair
doesn't
color of
want
a
to join
beard.
the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Did he murder the
Got me.
Not necessarily.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little touchy. It helps that I have a good working relationship with the mirror. And I don't mind speaking in rhyme.
Let's go with
Found it
Mary.
in Crane's coat. Last
'Cause
person I
that's the best
saw with
option,
Crane
yeah.
or his coat was that psycho Bloody Mary. Maybe she had some...
Yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
I can't imagine
think
getting
I
someone
already know
forced
the
through your
feeling.
face is
Well,
really
I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help.
We've got enough problems right
It could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready.
So now you're
Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied
Yeah,
on.
he's shy, you understand.
If you ask me, you're everything that's wrong.
Is it
The
fixed?
irony in that.
Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business. I pay.
I
Yeah,
can't
we have
take
too
those
much
two
work on
right
our
now.
hands.
We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy.
Fucking bureaucracy.
At war. Don't they realize that?
What's
Do
good
you
for me
need some help over there?
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay.
Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him. He really needs to go to the farm, you know.
It's not fair,
just
though.
break the
I
news
mean,
and be done with it, okay?
if he can get the money together to pay for a glamour, why won't you just let him get the glamour?
Toad, come here.
I thought I made myself very clear.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallet because of you, and you
Yeah,
can't
really.
deny that.
I'm starting to think you don't take me seriously, Toad. How many times have I told you to get glamored up?
Yeah.
You know that if you're out of glamour, I gotta send you to the farm.
Well, how about your friend the pig, hmm? Is he going to the farm too? Yeah, you thought we didn't know about him, huh? A worst-kept secret in Fabletown. For a friend,
He stays out of sight.
Colin stays out of sight, for Mondays at least. Can you say the same?
Fine, I get that. But might I propose a very simple solution? If you give me one more chance and hear me out, I see a way for me and me boy to stay. I'm not gonna ask for any more than I need. I just want to stay. So what do you say you just give me enough to cover me glamours and we'll call the rest a wash? Please, Sheriff, don't take TJ from the only home he knows. This old glamour rule is oppressive. I've done nothing wrong but look different. You know it's not right, burdening the weakest of us like this. This world isn't kind to those of us who can't pass for human.
Look, I'll try to get you that money and get you another chance, but you have to understand, that's not entirely up to me.
Oh, thank you, Sheriff. I knew I could count on you to make me whole again. We get this sorted and I'll be glamour to the nines, I will.
You know, it fits Toad's fable. It takes him to the very end of his rope to get him to realize he needs to do things.
So direct your questions to Miss White.
Okay.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
That's good.
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason. You know that as well as anyone.
Don't worry, I did the right thing.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Because he left looking pretty happy.
We have a different thought on what the right thing is at the moment.
Fine. We'll deal with it later. I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily.
Yeah.
You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons, but someone did. What would make a person do that?
If there's one thing I figured out, it's that the Crooked Man is all about control. It's what he does with the loans at the pawn shop, the magic he peddles, chains, ribbons. Maybe Faith and Lily weren't doing what they were told. Or maybe they just tried to leave.
Sheriff, Miss White, I believe the mirror is repaired.
There we go.
I have to say I have been better. But thanks for putting me back together.
I'm
no
sorry,
problem, Mirror, old friend.
I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
That is a very good one. I want to know too, though. We need to figure out where he is.
I want to see where he's ended up, too.
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you.
Why would the Crooked Man ever need him again? He's lost his value.
Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way.
He's not a government official.
So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
Oh, right. The whole mirrors thing. She knows exactly what. Oh, well that isn't creepy. Oh, jeez.
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction and looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings.
I don't blame you.
Let's not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
Yes.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man.
Yes.
Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Are you having trouble with the rhyme, Sheriff?
I'll try.
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang out?
That actually worked really well.
I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
It just moved.
The door. It moves.
Yeah.
Jersey mentioned that.
Wait a minute. I know that door.
Lucky us.
It's
A sign nearby.
Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand
right.
trial.
Right.
I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way, but we have to make a commitment to working within the law.
I'll catch him and bring him back here, alive. Then we can clean him and cook him together.
Good. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Oh, I'm ready.
I'm ready. I got no other choice.
I'll bring him back here gagged, tied, and bound if I have to. Well, tied and bound is the same thing, but you get the idea. The picture I'm trying to paint for you. I'm ready for this shit. You should have enough to get it. The Gothic Bridge, Central Park, 94th Street at night. As I was saying, she should have enough information right now to build a solid case against him. We technically don't have any physical evidence, only testimony and what we know, but that should still be enough. I'm gonna open the door. I'm not gonna kick it. That would be, you know, dumb. Alright, let's go in. Here we go. Huh. So how do I get back out? What the heck is that? Oh. Hey.
Tim.
Tiny Tim, by the way. He's grown up.
What are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks,
Okay.
by the way, for leaving off Tiny Tim. You'd think I'd have outgrown that centuries ago.
Yeah.
I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. I know you weren't here on a social call, so thanks for not giving me a hard time.
Hold on. You've just been waiting for me to show up? You knew I was coming?
That's what they told me. I don't know, they said you made it pretty clear.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do. Please don't make this hard on me.
Alright.
I don't want to get in trouble. Will
You know why they picked him,
follow
right?
me?
For the
Fine.
sympathy
Lead
factor. That's why they made him the doorman, obviously, so we wouldn't be snooping around this place without him to guide us directly where they want us. But I suppose I'll play along. He doesn't deserve to get in trouble for me running about.
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard, or an escort for that matter. I was a little surprised myself when they asked me to do it. I thought it was a joke, actually.
You shouldn't be here, Tim. This place is dangerous, especially for someone like you.
It's not like that. Whatever you may think of him, he doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like.
He has sympathy
He gave
for
me
you
a
at
job,
least, but still.
and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is going to get caught in the middle. And if you're here, it can't be good. So I hope you two can come to an understanding.
I understand the position you're in, but
I
you don't have
agree.
to do this. There are other things you could do.
So it's just that easy.
Maybe not, but you don't want to be a part of
And
this.
he's torturing people
A
and
lot of us
enslaving them.
depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office, but he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Can't you just wait up, Sheriff?
Yeah, I can.
Hold on.
Sorry. I was just a
Thanks.
little agitated, so.
Am I some kind of a fucking joke to you? What did I tell you, eh? Stop laughing at me.
Oh, yeah? Mate, I ain't scared of you.
Tell me who the fuck is
Look, I
back
got
there.
a problem.
I
You needn't
don't
worry.
exactly know.
He'll come
I
around.
just mind the door.
And like
Boss
crazy
is
for
there.
him, I'm sure he will
I know
prove
that much.
himself quite handy to have in my pocket. Either he's smart enough to see this is for the best, or dim enough to do as he's told.
I say he'd be more useful killed, skinned, and made into a rug for me to wipe me.
That won't be necessary.
Alright.
Sheriff.
Hello, gentlemen. Glad to see my reputation precedes me. You all look horrified. Good. Except for Jersey.
Thank you,
But
Tim.
we can fix that.
I know the sheriff isn't the accommodating sort,
Ugh.
but you handled it. You did well. You can go now.
Thank you, sir.
You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it. Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Alright, let's talk. No matter what I picked, that was the thing I was...
You got me here. Let's talk.
That is the end of episode 4. Next time on The Wolf Among Us.
I've heard stories about you. In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming. And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
Sounds like Big B gets her wet. Well, older Big B. Well, I suppose technically younger Big B. You know, with all the chaos and mayhem. Anyway, let's look at our choices. Did you send Colin to the farm? You and 85.5% of players decided Colin should not go to the farm. So, majority. Did you attempt to remove the ribbon? 63.8% did not. Again, majority. And once again, we fall in the majority with which crooked operation did we investigate first? 63.2 said the cut above, rather. Almost called it the clean cut. Did you send Toad to the farm? Most people, meaning 73.3% of players, decided the Toad should not go. And how did we respond? In 41%, so the minority agreed to talk with him first. I'm willing to be a diplomat, and I'm willing to give him the time of day. If I just ripped him out, I'm outnumbered. I'm more powerful than all of them, but I'm outnumbered, so I'll have a chat first. As always, you can now join the discussion, but we're going to end this here. See you guys in the next one. If you want to stay for the credits, stay for the credits. I never was sure if they changed or not between the different episodes, like if different people worked on them. But that's neither here nor there. Before I begin episode 5, of course, I'm going to be doing the Book of Fables entries, of course, and then I'll be doing that one. And both of those will be posted, not at the same time, but at some other point in time, obviously, since this is the side Let's Play. And I'm focusing more on, you know, Dark Cloud. But with that, see you guys in the next episode.